Hello students of class 10, welcome to our geography period, and today let us discuss the question answers of chapter number 2, location and extent. So the first question here is, are the sentences right or wrong? Rewrite the wrong ones. That means we will have to write down the answers, the correct answers if the sentences are wrong. The first one here is, Brazil is mainly located in the southern hemisphere. Is it correct? Here I have marked the answers and the first answer is correct. Okay, so you can either write it in words that as I have written, okay, or you can place a make a tick mark. Now the second one, Tropic of Capricorn. First of all, let me explain you how this answer is correct. Okay, so take a look at the map. So here's the map of Brazil. This is the 0-degree line. How do we come to know whether the country is in northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere? It is the location, it is the equatorial line that helps us to locate. Okay, so this is a 0-degree line. This is the imaginary 0-degree line, which is also called as a equatorial line. Fine. So it passes through Brazil. So we know that the 0-degree line divides the globe into two hemispheres, namely northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. So we can see that this is a 0-degree line and only a little part of Brazil lies in the northern hemisphere. Okay, so all this yellow color part that you see on the map, okay, represents the map of Brazil. So a very little portion of Brazil lies in the northern hemisphere, whereas most of the country lies in the southern hemisphere. Why? Because it is below the 0-degree line. Okay, hence the given sentence is correct. Now the next one, second one, Tropic of Capricorn passes through the middle of India. Is it correct? It is wrong. Then what is the answer? Let us take a look at the map again. For all these questions you will have to refer the map to be on a safer side. So this is the map of India, and there is one imaginary line, an important line that passes through the middle of the country. Okay, so it is this line which is located or which runs through 23.5 degree north. Okay, so this is the line and it passes through this way. So what line is this? It is the Tropic of Cancer and not the Tropic of Capricorn. Fine. Now the next question. So you will write down, it is the Tropic of Cancer. Tropic of Cancer passes through the middle of India. Fine. Now the next one, the longitudinal extent of Brazil is less than India. For this again, let us take a look at the map. Okay, the longitudinal extent of Brazil is less than India. So taking a look at the map. So this is the map. Okay, the longitudinal extent. This is the map. So what does the longitudinal extent say of India? We should know what is the longitudinal extent of India. Okay, this is the longitudinal extent of India. So what was it and what was the difference that we saw? So these are the differences: 68 degrees and 7 minutes in the east and 97 degrees and 25 minutes east longitude. So what is the difference? We get the difference of 29 degrees. So let us compare with the Brazil. Okay, what is the longitudinal extent of Brazil? It is 34 degrees and 45 minutes. Okay, 34 degrees this and 45 minutes, and 75 degrees and 48 minutes in the west, this way. Fine. So what is the difference? If you subtract 34 from 75, you will get 41 degrees. So what was the question that was asked? The longitudinal extent of Brazil is less than India. So is it correct? Is it correct? No, the answer is not. The sentence is not correct. It is wrong. So we will write down wrong. It is wrong. Okay, it is wrong. And we will write down the longitudinal extent of Brazil is more than India. okay, because India's longitudinal extent is 29 degrees, whereas of Brazil it is 41 degrees, right? Now the next one, equator passes through the northern part of Brazil, as we saw the map. Yeah, yes, so the answer is correct. Equator passes through the northern part of Brazil. Quickly let me show you northern part of Brazil. So it is correct. So you don't have to do any changes. It is the correct sentence. Now the next one. Brazil has a coastline along the Atlantic Ocean. How do we understand that? That Brazil has a coastline along the along the Pacific Ocean. So does it really have a coastline along the Pacific Ocean? Let us see. Let us take a look at the map again. So this is the map of Brazil. Okay, this is the long coastline that we can see of Brazil. And which is the ocean here? Next to it, we see it is the Atlantic Ocean. Towards its east, we see that there is Atlantic Ocean. So the answer here is wrong. Okay, so we will write down Brazil has a coastline along the Atlantic Ocean, okay, and not the Pacific. Pacific is towards its west and Atlantic is towards its east. So you will have to make the correction, as you will just write down Brazil has a coastline along the Atlantic Ocean. Now the next one, Pakistan is a neighboring country to the southeast of India. Is it true? Is it correct? They say that Pakistan is a neighboring country to the southeast. To the south, this should be south. This according to what they say, southeast of India. So is Pakistan somewhere here? No, it is here. So which is this direction? It is the northwest. Okay, so Pakistan lies in the northwest direction of India. So the answer, the sentence is wrong. Okay, so you will mark it wrong or write down the answer, write down the wrong thing in words. So Pakistan is a neighboring country to the northwest of India should be the right answer. Now the last one, the southern part of India is called peninsula. Yes, it is correct. Why? This is a peninsula, and what is a peninsula? Yes, land that is covered by water on its three sides. Okay, is a peninsula. So it is correct. The southern part of India is called a peninsula. It is correct. So no changes in the answer will be done. Now the next question. Question number 2. Answer in brief. What problems did Brazil and India face after independence? So the answer is here. Very quickly let us mark the answer. I suggest you to make 2 columns. Okay, you will start the answer this way. Okay, write down the answer in a sentence this way. Problems that were faced by Brazil and India after independence, and then you come down and draw, make 2 columns, draw a line in the middle and write down India first and Brazil in the second column. So in India's column, you will write down the first point. India was under the British rule for almost 1.5 century. The first point in Brazil column, you will write down for more than 3 centuries, Brazil was under the Portuguese rule. Fine. Now the second point in India column, India got its independence in the year 1947. The second point in Brazil column, Brazil gained its independence in 1822. Third point in India's column, India faced several problems like 3 wars, famine situations in various parts of India. That much. Third point. And in Brazil column, the third point will be, it was under a populist military government for more than a half century. Okay, or you can write down the complete thing like this. From 1930 to 1985, for more than a half century, it was under a populist military government. So this will be the third point under the column of Brazil. So we can differentiate it this way. So this is the answer for question number 1 for this one. Now the next one, how are Brazil and India different from each other in terms of location? So I have written down the answer for you. So please go through the answer. This is the answer. How are Brazil and India different from each other in terms of location? Brazil, some of its part is in the northern hemisphere, while major part of it lies in the southern hemisphere. It also lies in the western hemisphere in the northern part of the South American continent. Okay, and talking about India, India is found in the northern and eastern hemispheres of the earth and is located in the southern part of the Asian continent. So this is what the answer is. Fine. Now the next question is, describe the latitudinal and the longitudinal extent of India and Brazil. So this is the answer. Area of 2,933 kilometers away from India. We will have to make 2 columns showing the first column of India and the second column of Brazil. Okay. So the first point under India's column, in India's column, area of 2,933 kilometers from east to west, or you can ask directly right now a distance of 29 degrees. Okay, it shows a distance of 29 degrees from east to west, a distance of 29 degrees from east to west. And then from Brazil you will write down a distance of 41 degrees from east to west. Okay, then the next thing is it extends 3,214 kilometers from north to south, or you can as well just write down it extends up to 29 degrees from north to south. And in Brazil column you will write down it extends up to 29 degrees from north to south. So north to south distance is the same of India and Brazil. However, the longitudinal extent is varying. Brazil's longitudinal extent is very more, it is too much than what it is of India. It is more than India. Fine. So these were the answers that we discussed. Now the next one. India's southernmost point is known as Indira Point. So how is this correct? So let us take a look at the map. This is the map of India, and as I told you in the previous session, that this is not just only this mainland does not represent that, does not mean that this is India. The union territories that are there in the Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal, okay, they are also a part of our country. So these are the Lakshadweep Islands, and these are the North Andaman and Nicobar Islands. And let me tell you, this is the Indira Point here. This is the Indira Point. So you can see that the extreme point was the south of the country. Not this, it is below this, isn't it? So therefore, Indira Point, which is here in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, is the southernmost point of India. Fine. Now the next thing. These two countries in South America do not share their border with Brazil. So which are those two countries? They are Chile and Ecuador. You can take a look at the map. So you will just put a tick mark for this particular option. Both the countries have dash type of government. What type of government do we have? It is the republic type of government. Fine. And the next one, which of the following shapes show the coastal part of Brazil correctly? The coastal part of Brazil. So we will have to take a look at the map. So how does the coastal part of Brazil look like? So this is how it looks like. Okay, it looks this way. right? This is the North Atlantic Ocean. Here it is the South Atlantic Ocean. Why North and South Atlantic? Why is it not just mentioned as Atlantic Ocean here also and here also? Because of the equatorial line. Fine. So this part becomes the North Atlantic Ocean and this part becomes the South Atlantic Ocean. So it is the north and south. So how does it look like? It looks this way. Fine. So which shape actually looks like the coastal part of Brazil? This way. Okay, this is what of India, but we are not talking about India. So moving forward, which of the following shapes show the coastal part of India correctly? How does the coastal part of India look like? So this is the peninsular part and this is the coastal part of India. Why? Because it is very adjacent to the ocean, to the sea water, isn't it? Therefore, so how does it look like? This way. Fine. So which part or which shape shows the coastal part of India correctly? It is this part, and hence we will put a tick mark this way. Now considering which shape correctly represents the hemisphere in which India lies. So in which hemisphere does India lie? Now for this, again take a look at the map. Okay, so this is the map of our country. Fine. So what is the extent here? So this is 8 degrees, 12 degrees, 16 degrees. So what is it below? It is the 0 degree. What is below this? It is the 0 degree. So what is that? The 0 degree line talks about the equatorial line. It is the equatorial line. Fine. So the equatorial line is somewhere below the country over here. Okay, it should be somewhere here. So it is in the northern hemisphere. It is above the 0 degree line, hence it is in the northern hemisphere. Okay, so which is the correct option? This one, northern hemisphere. Fine. Now the second one, considering the hemisphere which correctly represents the hemisphere in which Brazil mainly lies. Brazil mainly lies in which hemisphere? We studied it lies in the north and also in the southern hemisphere. Hence this shape is correct. Fine. So today children, we completed the question answers of location and extent. Please complete your notebooks. If you really have any doubts, please you can either call me or you can send a message on WhatsApp group. Fine. See you in the next session. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.